Hey everybody, it's the multi-mom Candace Craft, and today I'm going to show you how to make some easy peasy spaghetti squash. Mmm. Alright, you're going to need your spaghetti squash, salt, pepper, a baking dish, some kind of cooking oil, and whatever else you want to add to your spaghetti squash. The first thing that you're going to want to do, obviously, is cut your spaghetti squash in half, and be careful not to get your fingers. And I mean be very, very careful, because this thing is a pain in the butt to cut through. Okay, if you ever manage to cut through this thing, give yourself a round of applause and a pat on the back, because you just completed a pretty big feat there. Okay, the next step, obviously, is to scoop out the insides. And if you're like me, you can use the seeds to make squash seeds, only like pumpkin seeds, but they're not pumpkin, they're squash. If you ever want me to do a recipe on how I do pumpkin seeds / squash seeds or anything like that, like the video and comment below. I can dig in this pretty hard, and it's not going to do anything to the meat of the vegetable, the meat of the vegetable, because, you know, it's pretty solid, and that's why it was so freaking hard to cut through. But you're going to notice what a difference is after it is baked. Yeah, it's going to be all nice and noodly and easy to scrape out with a fork. So anyway, finish getting all of your hairs out of your squash pieces. Do it! Do it now! When you've scraped out all that it will allow you to scrape out, it's time to rub it down with some olive oil. And we want to use olive oil because it's a healthier oil. A lot of, like, I know canola oil is GMO, and I'm not sure about vegetable oil, but I think I've read somewhere it's GMO too, which means genetically modified, which is something you don't want in your body. I would use coconut oil because it's really healthy, but I tried coconut oil last time, and I think I like olive oil better with this one. I tend to use coconut oil for body products, any kind of thing that, like salves and lotions and whatnot, and deodorant and toothpaste. But for actual food, I want to use olive oil. And if you would like to use both pieces for baking, that's fine. I'm just going to use one half right now because it's just me who's eating this, and I'm going to use my other half for supper tonight. So anyway, I'll show you what I do with one piece. Like I said, if you want to use both, that's fine. You also want to make sure to remove any labels on the outside prior to baking, like this one that said spaghetti squash that was on the outside, and I just ripped it off. And once you've rubbed it down with oil, you're going to want to add a little bit of pepper. Oh, maybe not that much. And I'll have to fix it. And I'll have to fix it when I got both hands free. And some salt. Same thing, I'll probably just fix it the way I want when my hands are free. Not too much pepper. You don't want the taste to be so strong after it bakes into the squash, because it seems like the squash seems to absorb the taste of whatever you put on it. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And then, here, I'll show you what it looks like after I fix it. Alright, so here's what it looked like after I tried to fix it up. It's still too much more pepper than what I like, but I'll just have to deal with it this time. Okay, so after you've oiled it and seasoned it, you're going to try to flip it over so that the outside is facing up. And then we're going to stick it in the oven uncovered at 400 degrees, and then we'll come back in about 30 minutes and we'll check on it. Okay, as I was saying, whatever pepper and salt you want to use is up to you. Same thing with the oil that you prefer. It's all depending on what you want. This is just how I make it. It's quick and easy. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes, and if you can hear it, it's still sizzling a bit. And what you're going to want to do is flip it over. It's fresh out of the oven. And if you can scrape it and it starts turning into little strings of spaghetti, you know it's ready. So now what we're going to do is grab a plate, and we're going to stick it on a plate and be very careful because it's very hot, and we're going to scrape all of the inside onto a plate. Alright, I obviously can't do this one-handed because I'm going to have to hold onto it with a pot holder with my other hand, which is holding the camera right now. So I'm going to scrape it all out, and then I will show you a picture of what it looks like when I am done. And it's going to look like spaghetti noodles, kind of. I also wanted to show you, see how much easier the fork, I'm just barely scraping it now and the fork is just digging right into it. And earlier I had to like dig as hard as I could with the spoon just to try to get to it. That's how much easier it is to deal with the vegetable meat stuff whenever it has been cooked. Alright, so from this 1/2 of spaghetti squash, I dug out all that I could without burning myself. And if you think it needs more salt or pepper or maybe a little butter, it's up to you. I'm gonna have to taste mine to see what I want. But the next thing to do, if you want, would be to add some kind of meat sauce or pasta sauce. I'm not going to. I did that last time and it was okay, but I think I liked it better without any sauce. The flavor just really stood out and it was so delicious just the way it was. But like I said, it's up to you. So that's pretty much it. It's quick and easy and delicious and healthy. All the benefits that you can hope for. So I want to thank you for watching, and I'm going to go enjoy my spaghetti squash, and you enjoy the video. Catch you later. Bye.